Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man opens the movie. This is the single biggest Spider-Man theory floating around Avengers Doomsday right now. Multiple insiders, including My Time to Shine Hello and the Cosmic Circus's Alex Perez, have reported the same opening scene. The movie kicks off in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe. Peter Parker is fighting alongside Dr. Octopus against the Fox X-Men. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is leading the charge. Their two Earths are about to crash into each other. Incursions are starting. The classic Sam Raimi trilogy world is being invaded by characters who never existed in it. Tobey's Peter Parker swings through Manhattan trying to defend his city, while reality itself collapses around him. The leaks split on whether Tobey survives the opening. The original Nerdrotic at Night report claimed his Spider-Man gets killed by the Fox X-Men. Alex Perez later walked that back, said Tobey does not die in the scene. The truth is somewhere in between. The opening sets up the multiversal stakes of the entire film. Whether Tobey makes it through to a bigger role later in the movie, or his appearance is contained to this single sequence, his Spider-Man is the one Marvel is using to introduce the audience to Doomsday's incursion concept. A Hasbro toy leak claiming to show a Doomsday-themed Tobey Maguire figure has already started circulating online. Fans suspect the figure is real, even though it has not been officially confirmed. Either way, Tobey is in this movie. The question is how big. Tom Holland is sitting Doomsday out. Tom Holland was not part of the original Avengers Doomsday cast reveal livestream in March 2025. Marvel announced nearly 30 cast members in a 5.5-hour broadcast. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Anthony Mackie, the entire Fox X-Men cast, the new Fantastic Four, no Spider-Man. Insider Jeff Snyder explained the absence as a scheduling conflict. Spider-Man Brand New Day takes place at the same time as Doomsday in the story. Peter Parker is stuck in his own film while the Avengers handle the multiversal crisis. The characters schedule, not the actors. Holland literally cannot be in two movies happening simultaneously in the timeline. Then Holland gave a GQ interview in 2026, confirming he was doing additional filming for Brand New Day. Reshoots. Marvel is heavily reworking the back half of the movie. Multiple insiders started suggesting these reshoots might be the window where Holland gets added back into Doomsday. The first major leak claimed Brand New Day ends with Peter trapped in some kind of multiversal pocket dimension, stuck, unable to help during the Doomsday events. The theory is that Brand New Day's ending exists specifically to explain why the MCU's main Spider-Man cannot show up to fight Doom. Holland will be saved for Secret Wars in 2027 instead. Doomsday gets the legacy Spideys, Holland gets the rebooted MCU. The plan splits the three Spider-Men across the two films. Wolverine and Deadpool destroy Tobey's Earth. This one connects directly to Theory 1. According to My Time to Shine Hello, the reason the Fox X-Men show up in Tobey's universe at the start of Doomsday is because Wolverine and Deadpool are sent there on a mission. Their goal is to destroy Tobey's Earth. The TVA or some other multiversal authority has tasked them with collapsing the Raimi Spider-Man universe to prevent a larger incursion. They arrive expecting to take out a single dimension. Instead, they encounter Peter Parker, Spider-Man fighting two of his future allies before the multiverse even fully introduces itself. The premise alone is the kind of thing fans have wanted for 2 decades. Sam Raimi-era Spidey trading punches with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, while Ryan Reynolds breaks the fourth wall about it. The implication is that Wolverine and Deadpool are not villains in this scene. They are the protagonists from their own perspective. The Deadpool and Wolverine movie established them as multiverse cleanup operatives, brought into the void to prevent larger collapses. Doomsday opening with them targeting Tobey's universe makes narrative sense. It also sets up the moral gray area the entire film is supposedly built around. Are the heroes still heroes when they have to destroy other universes to save their own? Dr. Doom's eventual involvement comes from this exact dilemma. The opening sequence is reportedly one of the most emotionally complex scenes in the film. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man fighting characters the audience came to love in Deadpool and Wolverine. Nobody is wrong. Everybody loses. The multiversal Avengers form around the older Spideys. Comicbook.com reported on a leak claiming Peter 2 and Peter 3 are central to the formation of a new team called the Multiversal Avengers. The TVA pulls Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man into the bigger conflict after the opening incursion scene. They join a roster of multiversal heroes specifically assembled to handle threats too big for any single universe. The team's stated purpose is to defend the TVA itself from a Doom-level threat. Both older Spider-Men are featured in a pivotal battle protecting the agency that monitors the timeline. This means Tobey and Andrew get to be Avengers in a way they never were in their original films. They never crossed over with the Avengers in their own franchises. Doomsday gives them that. The multiversal Avengers concept also explains where the legacy Marvel stars in Doomsday's cast announcement fit in. Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Ian McKellen's Magneto, James Marsden's Cyclops, they are not just background X-Men characters. They are members of this new team. The multiversal Avengers becomes the bridge between everything Marvel has ever made on screen. Every era, every studio, Every continuity, all folded together under one banner specifically to fight Doom. The two older Spider-Men anchor that team because they are the most iconic legacy Marvel heroes. They represent the audience's emotional connection to Marvel movies before the MCU. Putting them at the center of the multiversal team makes Doomsday function as a love letter to 20 years of Spider-Man cinema instead of just another Avengers film. If you're loving these theories, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. We've got more coming. Let's keep going. Andrew Garfield keeps denying, but insiders insist he's back. Andrew Garfield has been asked about returning to Spider-Man in nearly every interview since No Way Home. His default answer has become an internet meme. He denies everything. Lies through his teeth, says the same Sony exec who broke the news on the original No Way Home cameos would have to break it again. When GQ asked him about Avengers Doomsday in 2026, his exact words were, "No," unequivocally bleeping no, strongest possible denial. He also denied being in Brand New Day, which lines up with the current reports that he is not in that film. So the denial pattern matches reality in at least one case. Except every credible insider is reporting he is in Doomsday or Secret Wars. My Time to Shine Hello specifically claimed Garfield will get to fight an alien in Secret Wars, fulfilling the wish his Spider-Man expressed during No Way Home where he joked about wanting to fight aliens. The same insider reported Tobey and Andrew both return in Secret Wars but separated, implying they are together in Doomsday but split for the follow-up. Garfield himself gave MTV an ambiguous response when asked about Secret Wars, said "You will find out." Stopped short of actually denying it, which is the most telling thing he has done so far. Garfield has lied about Spider-Man before, he probably will again. The smart money says he is in Doomsday and lying about it for the same reason he lied about No Way Home. To protect the surprise. Garfield even acknowledged in interviews that Spider-Man questions will follow him for the rest of his life. He has accepted the role of Marvel's most professional liar. Brand New Day's ending traps Peter until Secret Wars. Early test screenings for Spider-Man Brand New Day leaked online. The reactions were overwhelmingly positive, but one specific plot detail leaked alongside them that explains Holland's Doomsday absence. Brand New Day ends with Peter Parker getting trapped in a multiversal event. The specifics are unclear. Some sources say he gets pulled into a pocket dimension during the climactic battle. Others say his mutation from the other arc fully consumes him and he disappears into a totem-based reality. Whatever the specifics, the ending leaves Peter unable to return to the main MCU. He is stuck. The mid-credits or post-credit scene shows him isolated from everyone he knows. This ending solves Marvel's biggest Doomsday problem. Why is the MCU's most popular hero not fighting Doom alongside the Avengers? The answer is now built into the previous film. Peter Parker physically cannot be in Doomsday because Brand New Day removed him from the MCU's main reality. The audience watches Peter get trapped in July 2026. Then they watch Doomsday in December 2026, knowing exactly why Spider-Man is missing. By the time Secret Wars rolls around in 2027, Peter's escape from his trapped reality becomes the catalyst for the entire film. The reboot. The new MCU. The bridge between the multiverse saga and whatever comes next. Brand New Day's ending is Marvel quietly setting up Holland's Spider-Man as the central figure of Secret Wars without anyone realizing it. Tom Holland's Spider-Man caused the multiverse collapse. Insider Alex Perez of the Cosmic Circus has been pushing this theory for over a year. The multiverse saga's central inciting event is not Loki, not Wanda's Westview spell, not Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness. It is Spider-Man No Way Home. Peter Parker asked Doctor Strange to cast a spell that messed with the multiverse. The spell went wrong. Villains from other universes poured into the MCU. Tobey and Andrew showed up. The barriers between realities started weakening. Every major multiversal incident since then traces back to that one moment. Peter Parker is technically responsible for the entire multiverse saga collapsing in on itself. Doomsday is where that consequence finally catches up to him. Doctor Doom is supposedly able to exploit the cracks Peter created in the multiverse. The incursions that drive the film's plot exist because No Way Home weakened reality. Holland may not appear in much of Doomsday, but the entire film is being framed around damage his character caused. The post-credit scene of Doomsday is rumored to involve Holland showing up after being trapped throughout Brand New Day, finally arriving just in time to learn that his decisions are the reason Earth is about to be invaded by Doom. Then Secret Wars opens with Peter having to fix what he broke. Spider-Man as the catalyst for everything. Spider-Man is the only one who can stop it. The narrative arc is set, the spider symbol hidden in RDJ's Easter egg photo. Robert Downey Jr. posted an Avengers Doomsday-themed photo on Instagram in April 2026. The image showed Easter eggs decorated with various Marvel character symbols: Captain America's shield, Thor's hammer, Hulk fists, Iron Man helmets, standard cast tribute material. Then Simu Liu shared the photo on his own Instagram story. Fans started zooming in. One of the eggs in the photo appeared to have a Spider-Man symbol painted on it, specifically the modern MCU Spider-Man chest emblem, not the Raimi-era spider, not the Garfield-era version, the Holland-era logo. The kind of detail that should not be in an Easter egg photo for a movie Tom Holland is reportedly not in. Fans went wild. The theory that emerged was that Holland's appearance is being hidden as a surprise cameo. Marvel is officially saying he is not in Doomsday because they want his return to be the post-credits scene reveal. Simu Liu either knew about the cameo or was trolling fans by drawing attention to the symbol.